welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back again today with a pick a card reading for you. I want to say a big welcome back to my amazing subscribers. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for spending some of your quality time here on this channel. I know that time is very precious, so thank you for being here with me. And if you have stumbled across this space for the very first time, we just want to welcome you into our family with open arms. Please grab yourself a cup of tea, some snacks, and we'll have a bit of a chat because we are all friends when we gather at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we are looking at the person on your mind, the person that you were most interested in connecting with today. What are their current thoughts and feelings about you in this connection, and what are their intentions towards you? So do they have any plans regarding this connection and where it's headed in the future? We do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the purple flower and the black obsidian stone. Pile number 2 with the yellow flower and this little carnelian stone. I think that's what it is. Pile number 3 with the pink flower and the rose quartz. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit. My timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, today's topic is one from my poll that I did earlier in the week, and it's the second choice on the list. What is your person's current thoughts and feelings about this connection and their intentions towards you? Pile number 1. All right, everybody, in pile number 1, you are all drawn to this little bluish flower, purpley flower, or to the black obsidian stone, or maybe to this cute little deck here. This is the Brit's Third Eye Tarot. It's very, very cute. It's kind of sort of anime style. So the person that you're thinking of right this moment, what are their current thoughts and feelings towards you? We'll look at their thoughts and feelings towards you right now, and then we're going to switch and see what their intentions are towards this connection. So what are their thoughts and feelings towards group 1, please? And of course, at the end, we will pull a charm bowl with some teeny tiny tarot and some charms and see what comes up for you. So what is group 1's current thoughts and feelings towards group 1? Thoughts and feelings, please. So we have the Page of Pentacles starting out the reading, and then we also have the Queen of Wands. So we have earth energy here, also some fire energy. Current thoughts and feelings, please, group 1. We have the Star, beautiful Aquarius. Current thoughts and feelings. Current thoughts and feelings. We have 2. The Ace of Swords and the Chariot. So it's interesting. I'm going to do this instead. Back of deck is the Ace of Cups. So this person's current thoughts about you are pretty positive. It's like they have this realization about how much they value you. It feels like something new, something fresh. Maybe they've just started talking to you. With this Ace of Cups on the back of the deck with the Page of Pentacles, I'm getting a very youthful vitality type of feeling where it just feels like young love. It feels fresh. It feels exciting. And this Queen of Wands is feeling kind of in her power. This communication, it's valuable to her. This person makes you feel perhaps very beautiful and attractive and in your element, truly. Sorry, my throat is kind of blocked, but they just make you feel good. They make you feel good about yourself. You could be that fire sign. Very strong Leo energy here. And we have this beautiful Star card as well. There's really nothing negative so far about this spread at all. This person's current thoughts about you are very hopeful. They're very almost attention driven. They really want to create movement in this connection. They seem very focused on this connection. And it's like a hopeful, expectant new start. So let's keep going. Current thoughts and feelings about this connection. We have the Judgment card. The Six of Wands is coming out with the Tower. Clarifying the Star, please. Current thoughts and feelings. The Four of Wands. And clarifying the Ace of Swords. The Page of Swords. Feels very youthful. Feels very young and exciting. Like, look at this. It reminds me of like Sailor Moon. Like, it just feels very youthful to me. Here we do have the Six of Pentacles on the back of that deck. Just want to take a peek with the Knight of Swords. So this is a valuable exchange. This is a valuable connection, and this person sees you as somebody who is of great value to them. There is this sense here with the Tower. I know people get kind of worried about that. We have the Six of Wands, but it feels more like an epiphany. It feels more like a realization than anything else, and it feels really hopeful. Yes, there's fear surrounding this Tower energy. There's a bit of an insecurity surrounding it, but it doesn't feel as negative as it could be, if that makes sense, because of all of the positive energy surrounding it. This person feels something incredibly special in this connection. They do feel like the two of you together create a special kind of magic, if I was being honest. It just feels like a special kind of connection that they feel. It feels like the potential for more, the potential for everything. But it's such a youthful, brand new type of feeling that it's almost like we don't need to make plans of forever. I'm just enjoying this moment. I'm just enjoying this time of our life together. It's a very, I don't know if there's like a meeting of minds or if you guys met online, because this Page of Pentacles is just speaking about getting to know each other through words first, through our intellect first. And then it moved into this, it was already in a beautiful place by the time it moved into this attraction phase. And there is a sense of like hopefulness and wanting to learn all about you as well. It's like, I want to get to know this person, and I want to learn everything there is to know about this person and what makes them tick and what makes them happy. It's an excitement to learn. The Page of Swords is my learner of the deck. He's my student. But this particular page is like the most, excited student I've ever seen. And there's an urgency too. An urgency here to solidify myself in your life. Very beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like I'm smiling. It's almost like I feel like I smile so much because of this person that my face feels frozen in that place, and it hurts almost. So take that as it resonates, but I love that message coming through. I'm going to clarify with the Shadowscapes Tarot, please. Let's look at their intentions. Intention, already we have the Hierophant coming out as your first card. So their intentions towards this connection, please, Spirit. Their intentions towards this connection. I'm going to move these into position so we can have space. We have the High Priestess. So very strong energies too here. The Star, the Chariot, the Tower, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. A lot of major themes being expressed. And I feel like it's because it feels so new that every possibility is open. And that's what it really feels like. Their intentions, please. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Sun. Clarifying the Hierophant, please. Their intentions towards this connection. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. So I'm kind of giggling to myself because there's a message coming through that if this isn't a friendship place right now, if this hasn't moved into a more romantic place in this connection, they are ready for that ascension. And yeah, and they're impatiently kind of ready for that movement. We have the Seven of Pentacles. They're ready to ascend. and get out of the friend zone. We have the Nine of Cups. Clarifying the Sun, please. The Page of Cups. Back of the deck is the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. You know, there's just such a very excited energy about this pile, and it just feels so, it's like I'm confident that I can do anything to make you happy, or I'm confident that I will do everything in my power to make you happy. There's a persistence and an ambition about this person, and they really do have this rosy, glass half full type of mentality when it comes to this connection. The only negative type of energies that I even see, if we can even look at them as negative energies, is the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of an impatience in getting what I want. I've wanted this for perhaps a long time deep down. I've had this inner desire for a while perhaps to move this into a different level. And part of that brings them a little bit of anxiety, and their self-esteem gets a bit of there's a bit of fear there that holds them back because the desire is so deep. And this Nine of Cups is that wish, the wish that they've planted, this desire in their heart, this longing for you. It's like it makes me the happiest, and it could also plummet me to you know, terrible places mentally. It can also create horrible anxiety in me. It's like that. It's like when you fall in love, it's the way your stomach feels. It's like, it's so great, but oh my God, it makes me feel like I'm going to puke. It's that type of energy here. It feels very young. It feels very youthful. It feels like a huge crush, but it's reciprocated. It feels very, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the fact that it's reciprocated. It makes me feel, I'll look at it. We have the Death, but this is the beautiful death. It's about the death of something, perhaps a friendship, but to create this beautiful fire, this phoenix. Very strong fire energy, Leo, specifically with the Sun, with that King of Wands, and with this beautiful phoenix rising up. They want something with you, and they do have great intentions. I don't feel like maybe they're at this place of the King yet. I feel like they are very young, but their intentions are so good to offer you something emotionally abundant and a promising future. So let's get a couple of cards, a couple of oracle cards for you. Person's intentions, please, towards this connection. We have attraction. You attract more romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there is a lot of attraction being expressed here. And I feel like it's been attraction that has existed in this connection for a long time that hasn't been vocalized. And there's anxiety surrounding that a little bit. But it says true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. And I don't think I've stopped smiling for this entire, to be honest, it feels like you guys are really good friends or something, or like you're really close. You've communicated a lot, you feel so much, and it needs to be exchanged. This information needs to be shared with each other. Back of the deck even says heart-to-heart conversations are needed. It's time to honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I'll be getting some messages from this person in a moment as well, too, on how they're currently feeling about you. Future of this connection, please. What are their intentions? We have clock, need time, takes time, time and cycle. And we do have the Seven of Pentacles that I keep saying is about waiting. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, new phase, preparing for union. This person is doing just that. They have good intentions towards you. They want only the best things for you and this connection. We have self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, self-appreciation. Maybe it took them a really long time to garnish up the courage to even approach you with this. But I feel like in many cases they already have expressed themselves to you in little ways. I feel like, especially with that High Priestess, there's a lot of divine feminine energy out there that are already very well aware of this person's feelings and have known for a while. You've had this knowledge for a while regarding this connection. We have the completion card coming out. And it may seem like a strange card for that love reading that's been so positive, but it really is kind of like that Phoenix, like that death card, that, you know, we have to put some things to bed in order to see into a bright new future. And in some cases, I feel like some of you watching are dealing with a friend zone type of situation that needs to be rectified. It needs to have a shift. And that's what the death card is about. It's about a change of state, moving from one place to another. We have quest, which is funny because, you know, this King of Wands, he really is all about adventures. He's all about journeys. Maybe this person really loves to travel. They're very there's a bunch of vitality just floating around this pile. Like, I'm just ready to go somewhere. I'm ready to take off. Let's get some messages from this person. If they could say anything right this moment, what would they say, please, to group 1? I can't come forward right this second, they're saying. Something's holding them back. Perhaps it's some insecurity. There's timing involved. I don't know how much longer I can do this, how much longer I can keep myself from expressing how I feel. Please don't give up on us. I'm a different person than you remember. So if this is somebody from your past that you did chum around with back in the day, or perhaps, you know, they're saying they've ascended. They are now grown. Maybe you consider this person this youthful energy, and this is how you remember them, perhaps. And now they're kind of saying, but I'm now this king. I'm this king, and this is what my intention would be towards this connection. We have you send me mixed signals. So in the past, there'd be perhaps a lot of flirting going on. But they're saying, I'm letting go of that past. I'm letting go, and I want to just focus on the here and the now. Let's get some of these messages. Right this moment. Where, oh, we have 2. I'm scared that I've missed my chance with you, but also, where do I stand? So they maybe feel like the boat has sailed from the past. They didn't take that chance to put this into a new position, to shift this energy. They held things back for too long, and that's caused them anxiety. But their intentions are good. Oh, are we still friends? I thought that was double-sided, but it isn't. I'm being driven by responsibility. And I wish that you could see yourself through my eyes. This back of the deck says, I'm in love with you. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 1, to finish off the reading. Charm bowl for group 1, please. True thoughts and feelings regarding group 1, 2, 3. So in the bowl for the teeny tiny tarot, again, the Emperor Taurus. We have Leo with the Sun. We have the Page of Pentacles. So there is this beautiful message that the Divine Masculine here really wants to offer everything good about life to the Divine Feminine in this case. And it's all about energy. It has nothing to do with gender. It's all about energy. So there's just this beautiful message, though, of wanting to come forward and communicate. If this is a situation where you are not in communication, there is very positive evidence in the bowl that that could happen for you in the future. But just very positive energy, and it feels very focused. That Emperor feels very focused on this connection. So in some cases, I feel like I'm talking to 2 different groups. In some cases, I feel like you could be dating this person, or the potential is there to move it into the dating phase. You may have met them online. Other cases, this person is from the past and wants to return to you. We have a commandment falling out of the bowl that says, remember the Sabbath day. So somebody could be very religious. It's a Sunday significant. We have the star. They consider you somebody who is like a star. They really do. And you can even see that this page, how intently he's staring at that pentacle with a star on it. It's just like they like to look at you. They value what comes out of your mouth as well. Mostly, I should say. They value what you have to say. We have the chili pepper, though, because there's a lot of curiosities there. We have a monkey wrench or some kind of tool here, like a wrench in our plans. And it's big. It's like something big here. We have the big key though too. So there's this sense of secrets between the two of you that are sort of, it's like the elephant in the room. It's not really a secret anymore. We also have the fawn in the bowl. So this is somebody that you could have gone to school with or that you grew up with. We have star energy again with the star fish in the bowl, self-healing. We have a beautiful bow and we have a carrot. The carrot is always like a temptation, like something that is being sort of dangled in front of me. So if this person has always been friend zoned or feel like they're stuck in this place, you feel like a temptation. You feel like something that's not really attainable. We have the wishbone here with the rose too. That makes me think of Saint Teresa. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you, their current thoughts and feelings and their intentions towards this connection. If this resonated, I would love to hear your story in the comments section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and join our family here. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell. If you feel called to, you can check out my links below. But mostly I hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello everyone in group number 2. You are drawn to the yellow flower, or perhaps to this little carnelian. I think it's carnelian. If it isn't, please let me know in the comment section below what it is. I'm not great with stones yet, but I am working on it. So this is your reading, pile number 2. Today we are looking into your person's current thoughts and feelings about you and this connection, but we're also going to look at their intentions towards you as well. This was a part of the poll that I did earlier this week. And if you guys have any suggestions for videos in the future that you have requests for, please leave those requests in the comment section. I love your ideas. You guys come up with some great ideas. So their current thoughts and feelings for group 2, please. Current thoughts and feelings, group 2, please. So we do have the Temperance card coming out first. This is the Impressionist Tarot, if you're curious. The Temperance card. How do they currently think and feel for group 2, please? We have the Ten of Cups. So that's a lot of emotional happiness and fulfillment, and there's just a lot of abundance of love associated with that card. And even with the rainbow here, we do have the Hanged Man though. We have the King of Cups. Back of the deck is the Emperor. So you could be asking about the Divine Masculine today. There's Taurus energy here, very strong. We have this sense of leadership, and I'm getting a sense of fatherhood for some of you, not for all of you, but some of you. This person could be a parent, so take that as it resonates. But there's just the sense of having to kind of wait for what they want in this connection. There's a real sense of sort of longing here, and there is the message coming through that some of them could actually be married. So again, as it resonates, but there is this message of this Ten of Cups being on the outside of things, a very abundant type of situation. There could, as I said, there's a fatherhood vibe. There could be children involved. And that's a huge reason why this person is in the position that they're in. So that's the message coming through too, because of all the emotion. There's just so much water here flowing from one place to another. And I feel like I've been patiently in this role for a really long time. And when it comes to this connection, it's like, I'm almost honestly getting like Queen of Cups vibes off of this card, because there's a sense of like, I've put the lid on it. I'm not going back. I've already made a choice. There's a stubbornness about this Emperor here, where he sort of has armored himself against the cares of the world, but he carries all of his emotions inside of him. So let's clarify that Temperance card, current thoughts and feelings about group number 2. We have the Tower. sorry, that's the Justice card. I keep calling it the Temperance card. I'm sorry. It's the Justice card. Which is the other reason why I feel like there could be a family involved, because there's such a sense of duty and such a sense of responsibility with the Justice. And now we have the Tower underneath, which is Four of Swords. So for some of you, you guys are not speaking at the moment, and this is in disconnect, the person that you were asking about. The Four of Swords is like I've shut away my feelings a bit. We do have the Page of Swords. Whoops. Too many spirits. Gotta find the King of Cups. Current thoughts and feelings, please, regarding this connection. And we have the Page of Wands. The back of the deck is the Three of Swords. With the Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me. There is a real, maybe that's why my throat is so closed. But there's this real sense of deep sadness at the fact that there's no communication. For those of you who are resonating with that message of no contact here with the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords is stopping me from having this emotional fulfillment in this connection. And it's not for like I'm staying away, but it's not, I'm not completely informationless. Is the message coming through, because this Page of Swords is keeping tabs on you, keeping an eye on you. But all it does is sort of fuel the flame, and it creates kind of it adds to that Three of Swords energy, is whatever they're seeing. You may actually be in a relationship as well. That message is coming through too. There is a very much a balanced energy here between the two of you. I feel like for some of you watching, again, not a message for everyone, this is for the collective, but for some of you watching, there is a mirrored situation. We're both on one end of this rainbow and everything looks great on the inside or on the outside of it. But deep down, there is an emotional disconnect. Deep down, there is a longing that exists. And there is this fear of chaos and fear of destruction and fear of not performing my duties correctly. It has led to a lot of sadness for this person. Again, if Spirit had to choose any card to choose how they're currently thinking and feeling about you, they chose this Three of Swords for a reason. And the underlying reason is because there is no communication, and they feel like they have to juggle practicality with how they truly feel about you. But let's get some clarity and let's look into their intentions towards you in this connection. So let's slide this over. Their intentions towards group number 2, please. What are their intentions in this connection? So we have the Fool presenting as the first card. We also have the Ace of Wands. So there's lots of fantasy happening right now. Lots of fantasies happening in this disconnect during this period of no contact. And for some of you, I feel like there is a huge physical distance too that separates this connection. What are their intentions, please? The Ten of Pentacles coming up over the Hanged Man. Three of Swords. Oh, such a sad energy. I can't even talk. Let's clarify the Fool, please, Spirit. Their intentions in this connection. We have the Four of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Two of Pentacles underneath the Ten of Pentacles and underneath the Three of Swords. The Two of Wands. The back of the deck is the beautiful Sun card, and we have the Judgment. So You know, what I find interesting here is that in this imagery, we have the sunflower. We start, you know, this is the sunflower pile as well. And we have this sunflower card on the back of the deck too. It's very much a lot of Leo energy, but just very much a hopefulness that doesn't want to die, for sure. And this sun energy, this energy at the back of the deck here, is this reflection of like, in the here and now, in this present energy, Spirit is saying that their intentions, although they have these dreams of happiness and joy and new beginnings and fresh starts, the obstacles seem in this moment too insurmountable. And so in this moment, their intentions are to just keep it in fantasy, to keep it in a realm of imagination. Because this decision is too weighty, is too much. And so we see them, you know, this desire to leap, but they hold back. These fantasies that they have, but they keep them inside. This responsibility that they feel like they're juggling, and here it is, that results in this sadness, this desire to kind of branch out and expand this connection, but he's not actually taking a step. He's just staring at the world. And again, viewing you from afar, viewing you from outside of your circle, outside of your experience, and feeling like a stranger. But what they intend, what they would hope, what their spirit, what their higher self wants is this sun, is this happiness, is for you to be happy, paramount. But they would like to see it happen with them, with the Judgment card. It's like coming, almost being risen from the dead. For some of you, perhaps a very long period of disconnect. Very, very long. But in the energy, in the current energy, they are in a low position. They're feeling quite low today. And so in this disconnect, and they don't see a way out of their current state. And with the Three of Swords, you know, coming out multiple times, there is this message that this could be a mirrored feeling. It could be this feeling of like, this is what I want. These are what I would like to see happen. But ultimately, we both are kind of aware of the fact that we are at an impasse where we just can't cross right now. It's like we can't do it. There's just no way that either one of us can take this leap. We have to hold back for some reason. So let's get some cards from Spirit as well, some oracle. Intentions towards this connection, please. How are they currently feeling? Oops. You have playfulness. There's something about this. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. But there's something about this card that always makes me think of flirtation. And when, you know, when you're flirting with someone, when it's in that flirting stage, it's kind of like, it's like the egg. It's like there's so much potential there. And there's so much playfulness, and it's so exciting. And that's what this person clings to. Those are the type of fantasies that they have. Because we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, if that was a question you were asking. But we do have this situation involves marriage, and I do feel like for some of you it does involve marriage, perhaps on both sides, so take that as it resonates. Group 2, please, Spirit. Current thoughts, feelings, intentions. We have the Yang. And the Yang, it's interesting because when we started this first pile in the first row, we ended with the Divine Masculine, the Emperor on the back of that deck, and this represents the Divine Masculine. This is the inspired thought, the Ace of Wands that leads to action. So this person is in fantasy land, is thinking about you all the time, is fantasizing about you nonstop, probably more than they should be doing. The Clean It Up card keeps showing itself too, but it keeps not popping out. So there could be an adjustment in someone's energy that needs to be made. And we have a leg up and loyal heart. When I see the leg up card, I always think of children because of that polar bear parent, perhaps. Again, I do feel like there is a children connection here. And loyal heart, again, soulmate energy. very loyal to this connection, to you in general. Back of the deck, observer card. Like we've been talking about, this person is definitely unable to stay away from you in that sense. Always watching. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards group number. You have paradise, happiness, joy. Again, the sun card is kind of that reflection of wanting that. You represent, the thoughts of you represent that. All of this beautiful yellow brightness in the Fool card is coming from that sun. It's cascading down. It's, you know, it's the hope and the promise of that is what is pushing the Fool forward. If it was a rainy day, he might not feel so optimistic about taking that leap. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together, and perfect. They do sense inwardly that this is a connection that has been in place for a while, even if they couldn't like articulate that. Cosmic egg. Cosmic egg. Thoughts, feelings, and intention. Oh, we have the crocodile. Again, lots of imagery of them lying in wait and keeping an eye on you. Lurking in the shadows a little bit here. Even with this cosmic egg, it's circled by this serpent. And we have this potential inside of the egg, and this person feels like maybe they want to protect that potential somehow. Even in times when they feel like they can't, even when they have to kind of armor themselves, they want to protect this potential. Let's get some messages from this person. If they could say anything to you right this moment, what would it be? If I could choose any message from this deck, please, Spirit, what would they say today to group number 2? I made a big mistake. I made a huge mistake. Huge. I do dream of being reckless. And this card always comes out for me when it is a marriage type of situation and this person wants to throw caution to the wind and come charging in. Oops. But I do worry that this is one-sided. I worry that this is in my head and that I'm going crazy in my desires. The truth is that in the past, I did not follow my heart. And I still feel jealous over you. At the end of the day, that message that you as well are in some sort of connection, some sort of relationship, or you could yourself be married. They are watching you. They know what's going on in your situation and in your life, and they don't like it. It spurs their jealousy, and it makes them feel like a child sometimes. It makes them feel, and they like feeling confident. You Take My Breath Away is on the back of that deck. If this person could say anything, please, what would they say to group number 2? This just does not feel right. It doesn't feel right. Things look beautiful on the outside, but it's like I've made a mess out of something that was so beautiful. I want to move into a beautiful future with you. It took some time, but I do see clearly now. But the chaos that this creates in my life and in your life perhaps is really scary. And I don't know if I can take that leap. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. Oh, it's so much pain with the Three of Swords multiple times. And you know what? Because it's such a, in some cases, a very strong soulmate bond, there is an incredible amount of feeding off of each other that you're doing to kind of elevate those feelings. I'm trying to decide what to do. But I need a break from this. I need a break from the pain. I need a break from the insecurity. I've got a lot of responsibilities right now that need my attention. The back of the deck says, I can't escape this and I don't want to. Oh my goodness. Let's get a charm bowl for you to finish off the reading. Group number 2. Group number 2, please, Spirit, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards this connection. So we have today the Justice card, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. You know, it's these energies in here kind of perfectly sum up what's happening in this connection in a lot of ways, because there's this responsibility, there's this desire for this love offer to come in, but I'm hesitating. The Three of Wands, I want expansion, but I'm hesitating because of other things that are standing behind me, because of things that I have to take care of. So again, very mirrored energy. All right, we have a pea in the bowl. We have will. We have pizza as well, so that could be something that resonates. We have never, never give up. And we have this big monkey wrench thing, which is interesting because that ended up in the bowl in the first reading as well. So that's something that might be interesting to you. Very different vibes though. Sorry about the wobble. Very different vibes in these two readings. The whale tail, going with the flow in this situation, allowing things to unfold naturally, and especially with that wing, allowing yourself to rise yourself above the emotional state that you feel in the current moment, so that you can see it logically, so you can usher in positive energy in the future. We do have the butterfly, which is about transformation, rebirth, and what could be possible in the future. But you know, even with this big tool here, sometimes we need to fix something that's really broken in order to make that happen. Yeah, we always marvel at the beauty of that butterfly, like Maya Angelou says, but we don't. We fail to recognize the changes it went through to obtain that beauty. But yeah, group number 2, that is what I have for you. If this resonated with your situation, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and the like buttons. It really helps me to bring more content to you. You can check out my links below. I offer a chance to win a free mini read on Instagram monthly, and that's coming up very soon. And I do personal readings through Etsy, so you can check me out. Those links are below. But I hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In group number 3, you were drawn to the pink flower, or perhaps to this rose quartz stone. Either way, this is your reading. The person on your mind, what are their current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you at this time? So we're going to start with their current thoughts and feelings, and then we're going to move into their intentions a little bit later. We will end the reading with a charm bowl to extend their feelings and an opportunity for them to get in the last word, perhaps. So current thoughts and feelings, please. I'm using the Santa Morte Book of the Dead Tarot for you today. It is one of my favorite decks. And actually, one of my subscribers was so generous and gifted me the oracle that matches this deck, and I have keep learning it. It's a little intimidating, to be honest. It's quite a dark oracle. Current thoughts, feelings, and intentions, please. Group 3, current thoughts and feelings. We have the Queen of Wands coming out first. So this is very strong fire energy. We also have the Knight of Swords. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, we could have air energy as well. How are they currently feeling? Whoops. 10 of Cups. How are they currently feeling about group number 3, please? Current feelings for group number 3. Ace of Wands. So I'm going to clarify that Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords current feelings, please. The Star. Aquarius. The 9 of Cups. Current thoughts and feelings for you. The 9 of Wands. And the Page of Cups. So we do have the Ace of Pentacles on the back of the deck with the King of Pentacles. So the person that you're asking about could definitely be a Taurus. There's also Leo, we have Aquarius, we have all sorts of energies floating around the pile here, but there's this desire here for this person to communicate with you. And their current feelings are perhaps one where they're not able to do so. We do have the Four of Swords, and then we have this King of Pentacles, and I was just looking at him with that chest that's all locked up. He's got a lot in there, he's got a lot to reveal, and they're not able to. So for some of you, you could be in disconnect from this person. It could be a pretty long-standing, perhaps disconnect that's happening. They are also projecting themselves in some cases. And again, I am dealing with the collective energy, so I am picking up on a lot of different energies floating in and out. So some of you will not resonate with this message. Some of you will. This person is projecting themselves as a father, as someone who has a lot of responsibility and has had those responsibilities for maybe a long time. So their children could maybe be even like, you know, 10 years old, maybe a little older, I don't know, but they're saying I've had, or maybe they have multiple children, but they're saying I've had these responsibilities for a long time. I've been in charge for a long time here. But you light something up inside of them, and they spend as much time as I guess they possibly could thinking about this connection and really trying to dream up a way of being able to give you something new or something valuable, some information. They do feel like they can't give you exactly what you want right now, or that you deserve right now, especially this Page of Wands, or sorry, this Page of Cups. You know, it is about emotional new start and this desire for a love to come in, but it's also, you know, there's holes in her spoon. So it's like it's an offer that I don't feel like I'm ready to make. I really want to make it, but I'm not ready yet. I don't even have a whole spoon to offer. But that doesn't sort of stop their wishing of you. And when I say that, it is about fantasy. It feels, you know, very heated at times, but with the Nine of Cups, there's a lot of love wrapped in it. It's not just about physical desires. It is about love. It is about the hope for what this Nine of Cups represents, which is, you can see it's a chest. It's a chest that's open, filled with all of those cups. It's burst open. It's my ability to be emotionally vulnerable. It's my ability to fulfill my needs 100% in every way. And right now they're unable to do that because that chest is locked up. And they're locked up. Four of Swords. They have retreated. That Knight of Swords is literally shoving a sword down his throat to stop himself from charging forward with the truth. So there is a message in that as well. This Ten of Cups is the emotional hole that you have left. And yes, it represents abundance, but in this case, it's this emotional, it's almost a burden, the emotional feeling and the depths that they feel for you. It almost feels like a burden because they don't feel like there's much they can do about it at this time. They feel like they have to push a lot of their feelings under the surface, and a lot of their hopes have to lay deep down. So deep sometimes that they start to wane in that hope. You can see, like, this is the star, but that star looks so muted. It always reminds me of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's just everything is distorted because it's been laying dormant down there, and it's been pushed so far down that everything is kind of distorted now in it. They wish to communicate to gain the clarity because they don't know. There's even moss growing on this skull because it's like, I want to know if you even feel the same way, if this is something that's all kind of on, if it's a burden I carry and I carry alone, or if it's something that you share with me. Let's look into their intentions next. Let's look into their intentions next, please, Spirit. What are their intentions in this connection? What are their intentions moving forward in this connection? King of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles out already, which is interesting to me. What are... Three of Cups. and the Eight of Wands. I'm trying to make it as neat as possible. What are their intentions, please? Six of Wands. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. What are their intentions towards this connection, please? The Wheel. Clarifying the Three of Cups, their intentions towards this connection. Beautiful Star. I love that card. Oh, it's so beautiful. So much hope and expectancy. It's like a child looking at this guy for the first time. Four of Pentacles. Their intentions towards this connection. Woo! With the Ten of Cups coming up in the reverse position, which is interesting. We do have the Six of Cups at the back of the deck with the Five of Swords. Whew, okay. Well, that Six of Cups on the back of the deck here, it does show that they, to be honest, I feel like they have the intention of communicating with you in the future. They have the intention of talking with you, at least in this very moment in time. They have the intention of coming towards you. They do feel a shift happening in their life right now. Right now, there is this fear of coming towards you. It's like they're resting in it. You can see this King of Cups, his eyes are closed. It's like coming towards you right this moment. They have to hesitate because this Five of Swords says that there's no winner right now. It would just cause some conflict, or just cause more pain or more confusion. But we do see a sudden turn of events happening in this person's life, perhaps with that Wheel of Fortune, a sudden turn of events perhaps in their stability that sort of releases them from some of this fear of movement. And it kind of, it sort of, and I feel like it happens pretty in conjunction with this act. Like I feel like if, and in some of these cases, to be honest, the message is coming through that there could be a breakup of a family. There could be a breakup of a relationship here with the Ten of Cups. There could be a broken marriage even, which is right next to the Four of Pentacles. It's this concern for my family home. But in a sense, they're still saying, but I'm still victorious over it. It's like it's a choice I've made to kind of create this movement. Or it's like, I don't know if it's a mutual type of decision if they're in another partnership, but like it just feels like they feel hopeful in the movement. Because we have the Three of Cups with the Star, it shows the desire and the hope for a reunion. It shows communication coming in. And the Six of Wands is about victory. It's like victory over this Ten of Cups reversed, which is, you know, a broken nest maybe. Some family issues, some family troubles maybe. My concern here, I do have a bit concern with my finances or my stability in this sense, but I still can't stop myself once I've kind of been released from communicating here with you. And with the Six of Cups, that is a desire to reunite, a desire to return to the past. Hesitation, like I said, waiting for a moment because of the conflict that it could cause, but their intentions, when and if this turn of events happens, and it's almost like they expect it to. I don't know why. It just feels like they feel like it's coming or something, like they can feel it coming. And they're not concerned about it either. They're not concerned at all about this impending change, this sudden turn of events. Perhaps their ability to kind of bring everything they had submerged to the surface. So it's like they're not it's not impending doom. It's them kind of looking forward to the shift. So I do see them having this intention of coming back towards you. So let's get a couple of clarifying cards from the Oracle. Their thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards this connection. You have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I feel like that has to happen, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. These are situations and themes and obstacles that you and this person are both facing for a reason. And certain, it's like dominoes. If you miss a step, then you throw off the entire game. So you have to kind of go with the flow in some of these situations, because some things have to kind of come to pass. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you, which is what I feel like this person is doing right this moment, which is why that Five of Swords is there, which is why they hesitate, which is why there's the weight involved, because they don't want to come in and create more confusion, create a space where there's just, it just makes matters worse. We do have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction at the back of the deck. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions for group 3, please. Oopsie. I threw it across the room. Let's see if I can wheel myself over there. Okay, so we have guilt. Guilt, and she's tied to this domestic task while maybe her partner or someone she's in charge of is in the background kind of wallowing. Feeling guilty about my position. Perhaps this is double-sided, feeling guilty about my responsibilities and being tied to these responsibilities. I'm feeling impatient about that as well. We have perception, but there's going to be a shift. There's going to be a shift in perception. I don't know if it's new information coming into their life regarding their situation that gives them more courage, but they do have a shift coming up, and it's like a transformation in them. Everything shifts. I said impatience, and there's the impatience card, and impartiality for balance. It's kind of the temperance of the deck. It's this hurry to get things taken care of. It's this rush to sort of maintain this balance or to get back in balance. But it's funny that we have the impatience card and then we have the temperance card right underneath. It's the sense of you have to be patient with yourself. Like I said, some of those Wheel of Fortune moments, they are turns of events that are destined to be, but if we don't take them in course, we can violently lose some of the lessons that are stored in these buckets. We could, lose some very important things. But if we go slowly and we take our time and we go with the flow and we stay present in the moment, we can maintain that balance, even in the shifts, even in these big changes that come in. It's the enlightenment. It's about this growth that we're supposed to face. We're supposed to ascend in our understanding and our ability to be patient for the things that we want. But oftentimes, we're all human. We want things now. That's why we're always looking for faster internet. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards this connection, please. We have the beaver. The message coming in is a watch pot never boils as well. So if you're waiting for this person to connect back with you, Spirit wants you to kind of work on your intentions, your emotions, your present energy, and to raise that vibration as much as possible. We have the panther. It's like this sense of lying in wait, waiting for my opportunity to pounce. So I don't know if this is your energy, waiting for this person. Maybe they have a family situation and you're waiting kind of in the works to see if that breaks up. But there is this sense of somebody watching someone else here. Let's get some messages from this person. If they could say anything right this moment, please, Spirit, what would they say? Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards group 3. I'm coming forward with an offer. We're top of that victory card. They have intentions to come towards you for sure. But I am afraid of rejection. And that Four of Pentacles, it is that concern about the home and a tangible type of what I've built up for myself, but it's also an ego problem. It's also, the reason why she's holding that purse so crisply to her heart is because she is afraid of somebody hurting her or stealing her or breaking that heart. So this person has an ego issue. Perhaps they're a little bit stubborn. Lots of Taurus energy. They are afraid of being rejected. I'm trying to become a better person. I'm trying to evolve in my life, in my experiences. I wish now that I had fought harder for us in the past. You know, the lesson is that we can't become these people. We can't have this enlightenment unless we go through certain experiences. And some of those experiences are hard. Some of them are very hard. You consume my thoughts. Back of this, excuse me, my throat closed up instantly. The distance between us is killing me. So you could be very far from this person. If they could say anything, Spirit, what would they say? Oh, we got a bunch of them falling out here. My whole world is falling apart. And, you know, that Ten of Cups reverse does speak to sometimes a family unit falling apart in the future. So take that as it resonates. Do you want me to? But this is two-sided. Will you wait for me? I want you so badly and no one knows it. Even though we never said it, we both knew that this connection was something important. I'm in love with you and no one knows. Oh, I'm heartbroken. Get a couple more. They're all falling out. You are the one. And then we have two more that fell out. So let's, oh, one just fell on the floor. I did not believe in magic until I saw you. And you light up the room. Okay, let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 3. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions, please, group 3. One's Ruly. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there could be definitely family situations involved in this connection. So take that as it resonates. Again, speaking to the collective. So always take the messages as they resonate and leave those behind that do not. But this person does want to communicate with you with the Ace of Pentacles, wants to open up a door if you have been in disconnect. And they have been thinking about closing that gap for a while, kind of making plans, secret plans in their head, in their mind to create closure in this connection. Because they do feel like you could be the person that can offer them the most emotional happiness. We have E, we have and, we have I will, and we have made with love. Made with love, I always think of children. We have the baby fawn in the bowl as well. We have a bird for forget, or a bird. We have forget me not flower. We have the lock as well, because I feel like this person does hold back a lot of their true feelings from people who are in their current circle. We have the peace. It's kind of upside down though, so I do feel like this person's peace is out of whack. I feel like that's mirrored though. You have some restlessness when it comes to this connection as well. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of glary. Right, group number 3, that is what I have for you. I hope that it resonated with your situation, and if it did, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on videos that I post. Please hit the like button. It helps me to bring more content to you, but I hope that you come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care.